So Bill, I know that the Rat 50 came out last year.
Best to show.
Best to show last year, the ICAST, 2014.
What's going on with it?
Well, we know what's going on with it.
It's crazy.
It's having babies.
It is, but surprisingly, I could not believe, since it's been on the market, how many fish across the U.S. and internationally. I mean, every country, every style of species, personal bet. I mean, it's really crazy how well it's working. But yeah, she had babies.
So I know you got the Rat 40.
Yes.
And 30.
The Rat 30. So real quick, what I did is I didn't change anything on the components. It's still an ABS plastic outside. It's injected with foam inside. So it's basically a wood bait with a plastic covering. What we did on the 40 is we downsized it. It's going to be a 7-inch bait overall. It has a 4-inch body, weighs approximately 1 ounce, and we have the same double split rings on the front for a better hook bite. And we have Gamakatsu hooks on this one, which is the 3, size 3. The 30 is 6 inches overall length. It has a 3-inch body, weighs approximately a ½ ounce. It has size 5 Gamakatsu round bend hooks, and the split rings are size 2 on this one. This is 32-pound breaking strength on these split rings, and on the 40 it's 50-pound. So I mean, these are really built well to catch all kinds of fish. Recently I've had a chance to do some testing with it. If you got a spinning rod, a trout rod, a drop shot rod, I'm throwing this on a spinning rod with 20-pound braid. Tie it direct, throw it out, and if you get a hit, you're just real into it. You're not really setting it.
So I know that was with the original BBZ-150. I mean, there was a lot of feedback about, it's too big, I can't throw it. This is almost 3 ounces?
2.5 ounces on it.
2.5 ounces on it. So there's a lot of people saying, I can't throw it, it's too big. So now, for those people,
you have 1 ounce.
You can go to the 40.
You can throw this on a crankbait rod.
Yeah, so it's a much more accessible a bait for guys who want to throw the rat,
right,
who like the bait and want to throw it. They don't have to go out and buy a new rod. They can do it with stuff at home.
Absolutely. Okay. So if you have a crankbait rod where you throw a Little John DD or something, or a rip bait rod, 12-pound mono, 30-pound braid, throw this all day long. And it's still a big bait. It catches big fish, but it'll catch a lot of smaller fish, and you don't have to, like I said, you don't have to do anything special. Everything's right there at your house to use it already. And then you have
the baby, the baby. Now this one I can see for smallmouth. I can see guys using this for some brownfish.
Yes.
Because that is small enough where a smallmouth, like a 4 or 5 pound smallmouth, they can really inhale that.
Well, and the crazy, and we've seen it, we're catching 1 pound smallies and spotted bass on this.
They're hitting that, eh?
And we're catching them a lot. You know they're just going to destroy that. Yeah. So it does open up that door where there's smaller bait fish, or they just want something smaller profile, a little more finessey. We have a bait now that's going to cover the entire realm.
Love that.
I mean, and this is impressive. Price points, they're talking about getting close to $19 for these. For the mid-range, they're looking about $24, and then we're looking at still $29 for this. So when you look at a custom bait with so much built into it, they're actually really reasonable, and they're built to last. I mean, the guys are catching a lot of fish with one bait, so the price point is right there for the average fisherman to go out and enjoy fishing.
I know that we did a review on the Rat 50, and the components, no problem.
Absolutely.
I know that there was, we had some concerns with the finish.
Yes.
Now, this is a rat, and you can repaint it. You can just stick a sander to it and repaint it.
Absolutely.
Right? That's one of the things that we found out. And the other thing is, this is such a cool little bait. Like this is much more accessible to the regular angler who doesn't have disposable income to go buy. They could throw this with anything. Right. What's the weight on this?
½ ounce.
½ ounce.
So you could throw that on a bait caster a ½ mile, and you can throw it on a spinning rod 3/4 of a mile.
There you go. This is perfectly accessible.
Yep. And that's, the cool thing about it, kids, push button reel, put some mono on it, a kid could throw that out there on a push button reel and catch a fish out of a farm pond. A kid with a drop shot rod can tie that on, throw it all day long, and catch fish. And like you said, besides the bass, you got trout, you got all kinds of species that are going to eat that.
This is very accessible. I like that. It's a good little bait.
Thank you. Spent a lot of time with it, and the photos are coming in. The really cool thing is when you make something and you see the photos and the reports coming back in, and it's catching everything. That's really cool. Really cool.
Here we go, guys. Spro BBZ 30 and 40 rat. Bill Siemental.